Let's go here. Hey. Uh-oh, who? Oh, is he? Is he live right now? Shit. I always miss out on my fun. Is he live right now? Hold on. Oh, damn. Hey, Kiwi. What? Oh, for Pete's sake. I wonder if it's going to be gone. I'm sharing link real quick and then we're going to get on the road. I was going to turn it on. Oh. Hey, thank you, Kiwi. You beat me to it. Look at you. Let's go home. All right. I think that's probably everybody that needs it. He was drinking all night playing his... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's supposed to be... You've got... Oh, you can't... Hold on. What about now? Do we have sound? Can you hear me? Wait. I think Scar heard me a minute ago. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Let me go here. Let me pull up. Okay, thank you. Hey, my titties. How are you, honey? Well, I wonder if he dirty deleted. 1 hour. Let's see how long is this video? 1 hour and 10 minutes. So, like, wait. Every time I partially muted due to copyright. How does he get copyright strike with his own 11:50? Oh, this is the last one. That's not the one he just ended. Okay. Did that fucker dirty delete? Well, yeah. He kept going live and then end it and then re-going live. Yeah, well, great, it's raining now. Well, that said it was an hour. Oh God, that said it was an hour ago, and it was an hour and something long. So I don't know, but the end of it, the video was muted for me, saying for copyright. Oh, let me turn y'all up. Maybe I can read this way. My eyeballs hurt. Of course, it's gonna start raining. Maybe. I don't know if they're up this late or not. I'll have to go look. I want to hear him. Was he like flipping his shit or just the last one? Oh shit. He just comes back and ends the broadcast. Oh, okay. So he's not like screaming and stuff, threatening, and you know how he usually does. Get my shoe in place. Oh, okay, thank you. We'll go check that out in just a little bit. All right, my week is done. Today was my Friday. Woohoo! I made it. My first full week back to work. Just drunk and going on rants. Well, I mean, that's really par for the course for him, ain't it? Oh man, what I find kind of funny is earlier today he was y'all tell me if y'all have any trouble hearing me, because I gotta have my wipers on. He was in there talking about finding his bunny last night. He was doing that last night, because I really haven't listened to him much tonight. It's old. Oh God, she is something else. But last night he kept talking about being ready for another woman already, and he wants to find his bunny. Look, nobody on the level of Bunny would ever look at him, much less talk to him or get in a relationship with him. Like, Bunny is way out of his league. Does he realize that he's likely to? He doesn't care, obviously. I mean, he's been told, and he claims that's why he's staying live, is so that they don't think he's doing something stupid. Nobody cares if he offs himself, honestly, at this point. The courts don't care about that, and I don't think they are anymore on it. I mean, I don't really think they are at this. There's no need to. The girls are out of there. He's not around the child. He's not around the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, to be abusive, so nobody cares what he does to himself. He kept saying last night he's staying live so that the authorities that are watching him will know he's not doing anything stupid, in case somebody tries to claim he's doing something stupid or whatever. Yeah. Well, he knows now that they have been watching him. I know, he said that all night. Yep. He thinks he's gonna sign over his rights. He's just talking shit, though. He is a narcissist. He will never sign away his rights to that child. He is, no, he won't do that. He's just saying that to get sympathy, attention from all those weird chicks that are oogling over him over there. I'm just saying. Can you imagine how he smells? Have you seen his fingernails too? What? That's probably why poor Heather has had a UTI and a yeast infection for 6 months or whatever. Look at his fucking fingernails. If he touches her, kitty cat, with those nasty fingers, they're just loaded with bacteria. That's so gross. Just saying, I don't see any kind of woman, any kind of self-respecting woman would give him the time of day. He's gonna have to find somebody who is his fits and his yeasty mouth and his dirty fingernails and blaring his shitty music. Oh wait, one of them was fake. The Amy. Oh, okay, yeah. I know he cooks with those hands. This is an elaborate scam by Bovine. I think it was a troll. I didn't see any of the comments. How do you shower and manage to... Exactly. I literally have fingernail brush on my bathroom sink and in my shower. Ugh. No, thank you. No, ain't nobody coming near me with fingernails like that. That's so gross. And to think that I don't even want to go there. Just gross. I just can't see how any woman would put up with his behavior. He's a fucking child himself. He's a child. He throws temper tantrums. Nah. But it's been fun, but it's old and I'm over it now. Like, let the shit play out. It doesn't have to be streamed live 24/7 at this point. The girls are safe. That's all that matters. Fuck him. I don't care if he lives in a cardboard box. Next week. I mean, really though, there's shelters out there. So if he can't find nothing before next week to move into, and he has to leave the house, all he's got to do is go to shelter. Yeah, well, his nails are short too, but somehow there's black shit all up underneath them. It's probably his shit. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Hell, he digs in his nose while he's on live driving down the road. Gross. And then walks into a restaurant. I have never seen, like when they go out to eat, which they do an awful lot for people that ain't got no money. They eat out way more than I do. When they go out to eat, I've never seen him go to the bathroom and wash his hands before he eats. He sits right down at the table and starts digging into them chips. Have you ever noticed that? Sorry. I have hand sanitizer hanging on my purse and the diaper bags. Well, I have it everywhere. But when I walk into a restaurant, the first thing I do is go to the restroom and wash my hands before I even go to the table. As much as... Oh, yeah, he won't. Scarred, he's what, 45? He's pushing fucking 50, man. He's older than me. And he still behaves. 47, there you go. He still behaves the way he does. He is a textbook narcissist. And he will never change. Okay, I guess I should not say never, but he doesn't have the money or the insurance for proper therapy and counseling. And that is what it's going to take. It's going to take some intense therapy for him to change his way of thinking and change his behaviors. Textbook man child. I like to eat a pound of gross. I'll eat a pound of chocolate a day. I don't know about dirt. He said he was going to go to counseling, but I'm telling you, even if he does, I mean, that shit's not free. He doesn't have, I mean, I don't think he has health insurance. You usually have to pay for that shit. So, I don't know how he can't even fucking pay for a house. How's he going to pay for health insurance or for a counseling or therapy session? Nope. Mental health is free. No. Our mental health system is completely broken here. And now there are possibly some, oh my God, you are a hot damn mess. There's some programs I guess he would have to go sign up for, maybe through the courts, social services that he could sign up for to get some counseling. But that's just counseling. What I'm talking about is he needs his fucking head shrunk. And that shit's not cheap. He's got some fucked up ways in his brain. And just going to counseling, I mean, you can go to a church around here and get counseled. Usually our pastors and ministers have taken, some counseling courses. Hi, AZ Smells. How are you tonight? Welcome. Dirty fingernail, old fuck. I don't know. I just don't see him getting the actual therapy. I figured it was you. You got quiet, silly. Shocked with all he has wrong. And all the CPS haven't. Well, and again, if anything that he could possibly obtain through social services is just going to be like a basic counseling sessions. And he needs a lot more than that. making you drink coffee again. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. You're fun. We love you. I was going to say something else. So he can go to a shelter. He needs therapy, intense therapy, and I just don't see that happening. He's too proud, and he will go in there and try and gaslight that counselor. It just really. Yeah. I remember him. The one that showed his son's military ID saying it was his, right? Hey, night shifter. I'm feeling better. Yep, I'm not pissed off and screaming tonight. You weren't here earlier. I did give a little bit of an update about that situation. She blocked my other profile. I went in there and I left some comments under her post about me, and I advised her very kindly, I feel like, to remove the post with my name in it. And today the post was removed. My second profile was blocked from her account, which I don't care. I mean, she locked her profile down, like locked it down. Well, have you talked to him, Scarred? Oh, another thing with Andrew is some of you may or may not know this information. I was trying to fill them in earlier when I was watching his live and Bovine's live, and some of them chicks in his live were telling him he's the father. He has legal rights, and in that state, by law, if you are not married when the child is born, the father has no rights. It doesn't matter if the mother puts his name on the birth certificate. The state does not care. The father does not have any rights until they prove paternity. Andrew does not have any existing legal rights to Paisley right now. He is going to have to pay for a paternity test out of his own pocket to prove that he is actually Paisley's father before they can have any kind of custodial court hearings. And until he does that, Paisley is 100% Heather's responsibility in the court's eyes, legal-wise. We were talking about gold and silver. Oh, cool. So, try to tell him that. And then he was bitching about, because Bovine had said that they bought Paisley a brand new, really nice car seat. And he made the comment, so just because her car seat was a little dirty, there wasn't nothing wrong with it. It's just a little dirty. And I was like, yo, let me tell you something. I tried telling you months ago that child was not properly secured in her car seat. I'm a car seat installation technician in my county. I've been to classes about this, and we do like community things, drives where the police department gives away free car seats, and the community can come by and we will install their car seats into their vehicles for them the proper way and teach them how to do it. Like my daughter, all her friends always come to me to install all their car seats. And that car seat, even though I didn't see much of it, that car seat is a convertible car seat that's a 5-point harness. Convertible car seat. That means it's one of those that can face backwards to start out with and then turn around and face forwards, and it can go up to so much weight limit, that kind of thing. Those car seats, the 5-point harness is supposed to stay attached to them to buckle the child into it, and then you run the seatbelt through the back of the car seat and secure it like that. I have a video of the car seat sitting in the back seat, and Heather reaching across the front of it, putting the regular shoulder lap belt across the front of the car seat of Paisley. That's not how those things buckle in. And one time, I have another clip of another video of where they were driving down the road one time and the car seat tipped a little bit to the side. That's not secure. That's not how that works. If they were to get in a collision, that child would come right over and out of that shoulder and lap belt on that car seat. I tried to tell him tonight that he wasn't, the car seat was not installed properly, and he said, no, that car seat's made for the seatbelt to go behind it or in front of it, and those are not made like that. That's not how those work. Okay, let me try and reach a little bit. Y'all gotta I wonder how H is doing with P. Okay, hold on. Our laws are different over here. Okay, that's just their state. Like, it's different in every state here, Kiwi. So as far as the paternity thing, it's different every state. Some state, as long as the mother puts your name on the birth certificate, you are legally the father and you are legally responsible. It varies from state to state. It just so happens that their state says if you're not married, then you have to prove that you are actually that child's father. Thanks for the updates. I don't really watch him. Okay, well, I'll get to that just a second. Not shifter. Yeah, Bovine got to her. She went forward facing way too. She absolutely did. I leave my babies backward facing as long as they comfortably can. As a matter of fact, Isaac's car seat is it's a convertible one, but it's one that has a little leg thing that slides out from underneath it like a tray, and it can slide out. So the car seat scoots away from the back of the seat a little bit, and this little thing slides out, and it gives them a little more leg room facing backwards, so they can face backwards till they're like 5 years old with that car seat. The one that stocks and films in is Oregon. It's very interesting how different it is over. Yeah. Okay, so you asked. Okay. Why did Heather leave this time? So about 2 weeks ago, Heather was at work. It might have just been a week ago. Heather was at work and Andrew was out running errands. He was at Walmart trying to fix his car. I guess it was the beginning of last week. And he walks out of Walmart to go to his car, and he's live, and somebody walks up to him and says, "Are you Andrew?" And he says, "Yeah." And the guy says, "Here you go." And he got served in Walmart parking lot while he was on live. And Andrew said, "What is this?" And the deputy said, "You've got to be in court on whatever date it was." And he started reading it, and there were charges that had been filed by CPS against him and Heather for child abuse and child neglect. And there was a whole laundry list of shit listed. Now, some of it was from complaints that the CPS hotline had gotten from people that, I mean, just listening to it, you know that it's probably not the truth. But they still listed all that shit in there. So they had to go to court. He said, "God, please save my family." Yeah, that's what he started crying. He started crying, and anyway, they went to court. And another thing in the papers, the CPS was requesting that the judge mandate them take parenting classes, mandate that Andrew take tobacco and alcohol remediation course, and that they all get counseling. So that was part of it. Now they've already been ordered that they have to take parenting classes, and they had another court date set. Well, in the middle of all this, I guess this guy runs a page called Bovine Scat. He made it. He has a personal vendetta against Andrew, and so his page was technically called Bullshit. And he's just been covering Andrew for a while. He lives near him. He knows him, and apparently years ago there was some kind of a run-in, and the guy is holding a grudge, and he just wants to mess his world up. It's whatever. So this guy's wife, they've been covering them for a while, and this guy's wife was finally like, we need to help her. And so he agreed. And sheesh. I guess they reached out to Heather privately, and Andrew didn't find out, and they were talking back and forth with Heather, and she agreed to get out of there, which I also have a feeling like, there was a possibility of them losing Paisley. So over the weekend, well, last Friday, Heather claimed that she got a job offer, and Bovine actually called her acting like he was the manager that was going to hire her and stuff, and she pretended she got a job at the Holiday Inn Express. And what's today? Yesterday morning, Andrew took her to start her new job at the Holiday Inn Express, and he dropped her off and he left. And then Bovine or his wife or his people, one of them came and met Heather and picked her up, took her to the courthouse yesterday morning, and she applied for an emergency order of protection, and it was granted. So the police went with her to the house once they knew Andrew was there with Paisley, and they walked in and served Andrew with the order of protection, told him to sit right there, and there was like a detective and a deputy and a trooper, I think, and they stood there and waited while Heather gathered her and Paisley's stuff, and they took Paisley and left. They wouldn't even let Andrew hug her, Paisley. Andrew tried to hug her and tell her bye, and the officer told him if he touched Paisley, he was going to jail. So she left with Bovine. There is a domestic violence center that is branched out of a church in that area, and I guess they've been working with that domestic violence center. They took them and got them clothes. They're taking care of them. They're helping to teach Heather how to be a mom. They've started some kind of behavioral adjustments with Paisley. So that's what all that is. And allegedly she's done. Now the Bovine guy, I guess, took up donations to help pay for stuff for Heather and Paisley. They're supposed to my comments aren't moving. I guess in the next week or two they're gonna help Heather get an apartment, and they want her to work on fixing herself and getting her head in a better place and learning how to be a good mom, and be able to focus on all that. And then so they're not making her get a job right now, but from what I understand, there was an agreement made that Heather was not to get on social media, and she does not have her phone, or something about she don't have her phone, doesn't have access to it. I don't know. That way she couldn't try and talk to him. Yes. So Bovine had said months and months ago, he admitted that like 10 years ago, I think, Andrew said some extremely inappropriate things to either Bovine's niece or daughter. I think it might be his niece. And she was a minor, I believe. So that's how this started. It was like 10 years ago or so. Andrew was extremely inappropriate with, I believe it was Bovine's niece. And he ain't let that go. And so that's his grudge. Yeah, I think so too. I think the other night I said his daughter, but now that I think about it a little more, I think so. Anyway, and I don't know the exact details on that. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. And now it's just, so the last 2 weeks, ever since they got served, and another thing that was in those papers is the CPS worker, said that he was aggressive towards her when she came for a mandated visit. And he was. I mean, the cops and CPS showed up at his door one day while Heather was at work and he was home with Paisley. He was live and he was sitting at his computer working, and they show up, and there was allegations that were called in that they wanted to check on Paisley, and he lost his shit. And he always likes to bring up how she had to be checked because at some point some trolls or some assholes called CPS with sexual allegations against him, which is shitty if you ask me. I don't condone anybody calling CPS unless you know for a fact that child is in immediate physical danger, okay? It's the only time CPS should be called, honestly. And when these people, whoever did it, you're an asshole, by the way. Whoever did that one, you're an asshole. Because you made that allegation, that poor baby girl had to have an examination that no young child should ever have to have, to prove that she had not been messed with. But yeah, at first he said come back with a warrant, slammed the door in their face, and then he let them in. And the whole time he was yelling at them, he got Paisley, put her up on the couch while he had his voice raised. She was getting scared, and he pulled her shirt up and pulled her pants down right there and was like, see, look, there's no bruises. And the whole time it was live. The whole time he left the camera going live. It was ridiculous. So he was aggressive with them. He was. And I knew the day that he did that and they left that something was coming after he did that to them. All you had to do was say, oh my God, the troll's called again. Come on in. Talk to her. See she's fine. Okay, thanks. Have a good day. That's all you had to do. Just let them do their job and let them be on their way. But no, you had to show your fucking ass. And you had to act a fool. And you had to scare your daughter. She was not scared of them until you started yelling right in front of her. I know. It's like a fucking Lifetime movie, isn't it, Scarred? You can't. It's just, and it gets crazier and crazier. It's a twisty, windy road. Oh, my foot hurts. So I think that last visit is what sparked this. But after that, he was staying live nonstop, and he kept saying he was doing it so that he had proof and they can't say he was abusing Heather or Paisley. Well, look, you shut the live off to go to bed, right? How do we know? There's still hours that you're not live when you go to bed and stuff. So what good does it do for you to stay live all day long, 18 hours? You're staying live, off and on, off and on. And again, you're ending one live and coming back a little bit later and starting another one. It doesn't make any sense that you're saying you're staying live to protect you and prove you're not doing anything when you're oh my God. Hold on. There is a fire. I gotta pull through here real quick. Hang on, guys. I need to see what's on fire over here. Holy shit. Oh. Freaking burning. Oh, that ain't cool, dude. There's a fucking burn ban, you idiot. There is a burn ban in our whole county. And this guy that owns a convenience store is behind his convenience store burning boxes in the middle of his back parking lot. look, oh my God. I'm not going to call 911 over that, but like, we are in the middle of a drought right here. Like, all the counties around us, we have burn bans. One little ember from that fire could float over to the grass, and he's like a half a block away from the hospital too. He was claiming he was leaving Heather. Oh, he went back and forth though for days. Like, he would be like, I'm done. She's gonna just have to go somewhere else and get on with her life. And then by that night, he was all, I love her, da 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 da. So, some weird shit. Okay, it says there's 6 people in here, but there's only 2 people talking. Who else is here? I think Kiwi's lurking also. I'm kind of conflicted. I knew you were still here about whether I should call anybody or not. Like, dude, just haul your fucking boxes off. And this is like 2 miles from my house where that convenience store is. I can't read anything right now. I gotta watch for the deers because I'm out in the county now. We almost home, so little mama here is fixing to change my clothes. Shit, I didn't even eat. Did I eat? Oh, I did. I forgot that I had meat and cheese in my lunchbox out here in the car. I went hard tonight. So, those of you that are here, weather permitting, and if I'm able to get my blinds set up tomorrow, I'll probably be, I gotta go look at what time sunrise is Saturday, but I'll probably be getting on the road about 4:30 Saturday morning. You know, I don't have to leave that early now because I'm not having to drive 30 minutes 2 counties away to my lease. So I might not have to leave till 5. I'll have to see. But do we want to go live Saturday morning from my hunting blind? Is anybody here interested in hunting with me this weekend? Excuse me. Anyone? Speak now or forever hold your peace. We are home, guys. Home. So tired. I need to get my wallet. I may be awake. I don't know what time it'll be for you there, babe. But yeah, I'll be heading out an hour before sunrise Saturday morning. Probably, maybe more. I don't know. I got to figure out. I'm going to have to time myself walking out to where I'm moving my blind to as well. That way I know how long it's going to take me. I got to get in it. Usually you want a good... Who's driving on my road this time of night? Usually you want a good half hour to an hour between hunting hours starting and when you get to your blind. And we can start hunting 30 minutes before sunrise. So I want to be in my blind an hour before sunrise. Because you want to give, the dew helps a lot too when it starts cooling down. But you want to give your scent on the ground time to settle. So, catch us some deer. I ain't catching nothing, honey. I ain't catching them. I'll shoot them. And this is bow hunting, not guns. So, but, yeah, I'm having problems getting that video to download still. I'm hoping it'll show up in the morning, because I really think that that's a big old hog that I got notification of on my camera tonight. You're here at work, night shifter. Okay. What time do you get off, baby? I need to set my live trap. So these cats have overrun our neighborhood. And Kiwi, we don't really have wild pigs around here. We have hogs. South Texas has the javelinas, I believe. Deer is good meat. I love venison. But there's a difference in pigs and hogs. Well, so pigs are like the pink-skinned, great big fat things you find on farms that are raised for industrial meat, you know, or some people have them for pets. Hogs, well, and they're not always pink. They come in different colors, but for the most part, they're pink. And they're built different. Hogs are the wild pigs, or hogs, or boars. Yes, wild boars. Yeah. A wild boar is a male hog. But they're black with real wiry hair and tusks. They have tusks, and they will tear your ass up. Have you ever seen the movie Old Yeller? You need to watch that if you haven't. That'll show you what our wild hogs are. People go hog hunting with hog dogs around here. Them suckers will rip you to shreds. It's 7 a.m. there right now. Oh gosh. You're 5 hours ahead of me? What? I thought you were in the U.S., not shifter. Oh no, you get off at 7. Never mind. I asked. Look, I can't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Kiwi. Go. I don't know where you could find it to play on any kind of online thing anymore, but look for the movie Old Yeller, Y-E-L-L-E-R. It's about an old yellow Labrador dog. 4:27. Yep, it's 2:27 here. I think I asked her what time she gets off. She gets off at 7. So yeah, you'll still be at work. Scarred, have you seen it? No way. Now, I gotta say, I'm a little shocked. I wouldn't have thought that you would have ever watched that movie. You know what's funny? As a child, me too. Here's what's funny, and we talk about this all the time. Me and my sister, that was one of our favorite movies growing up to watch on VHS at my grandparents' house. I can remember being like grade school. I mean, 7, 8, 9 years old, watching Old Yeller. That is not a kid's movie. Why the hell were we watching that movie in grade school? It's not a kid's movie. It's okay. It has sad parts, but it's not like, you know, I mean, it's about the dog, and the dog winds up dying. So yeah, it has a sad part, but he gets another, you know, it's not that bad. But it'll show you the whole hog hunting out here in the South kind of thing, that they use dogs to corner the hogs, and it's dangerous. Yay, off all weekend. Okay. Well, then you won't be at work Saturday. Silly. Diana's live. Y'all, I don't know if anybody even saw it because nobody responded to it earlier, like way earlier when Bovine was live. I was at my first job site, and I commented in his live and told him, because, you know, he lives in the same, there's somebody coming down the road. He lives in the same area that Diana is in. And he's gone and looking for her before. Like, he's gone live and drove around and was like, that's the bridge she was under when she was live the other day, Anyway, I told Bovine I would send him money for it, but would he go get a pregnancy test and take it to Diana so that we can get confirmation? Yeah, in Murfreesboro. He's in Murfreesboro area. I think he needs to get a pregnancy test and take it to Diana. And maybe, I think, like, to entice her to take it, he needs to, like, get her, you know, a bag full of cheeseburgers or something and be like, hey, I'll give you these if you'll go over in the bushes and pee on this stick. We need to know, though. She sure as hell would. I don't think there's much she wouldn't do on live. Okay, let's get inside. What in the world is that? Oh, I think that's somebody's feeder. Okay. Oh my God, I'm hurting so bad. Let me get inside, guys. Hold on a second. Hi, my boy. Do you need to go potty? Okay, let me put my stuff down. I gotta let the dogs out. Okay, hold on. Let me get my stuff put down. Shit. Why does it smell? What happened in here? What is going on? I don't know what happened in here. I've got some work to do tomorrow. Hey, Poppy. My chinchilla made some weird noises earlier tonight. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me let you out before I start messing with her. Come on, let's go potty. Good boy. Oh my goodness. No, don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. You can't do that to me right now. Max, get your ball. I don't know what Max's deal is. He's been jumping on top of them. Wait, I wonder whatever happened with Eli. Oh, yeah. She was live. That was a video she put up. Oh, I know Eli went to jail a few months ago. Take my shoes off. Where are my shoes? I have my inside the house shoes and my outside. I have a big shoe rack right here by my door. And my slippers, my house slippers, my Crocs stay here. And that's where I change my shoes. Let me get the other dogs out real quick. And we're going to wrap it up here in a minute. Hold on. Come on, let's go outside. Tucker, come on, let's go outside. Tucker. I can't see. Hang on. Come on, let's go outside. Try not to wake my son up. Come on, let's go potty. All right. My poor Tucker, he's so old, can't see too well, and I have to turn the hall light on. All right, get down. Back. Come in, you know better. All right, Tucker's probably not allowed. Okay, guys. I don't know that I'll be able to. I'll do that in a minute. Go live tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down, and then I'm not gonna be able to stand back up because I'm so damn tired. Jesus, I cannot watch that train wreck anymore. I don't know how y'all do it. Lisa and Becky, I just can't. Oh, my feet. I might crawl in the bathtub. Yeah. LMW plum crazy. She's lit. She's been drinking all night. I haven't been over there. I've just been reading what y'all said in chat. She wound up getting 3 puppies scarred. She got a little bitty Chihuahua, and then like 2 weeks later, she got a little bitty Yorkie puppy, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, she got a Italian Mastiff puppy. What? Lady, you are a hot mess express. Can't even take care of yourself or your children. And here you're going to get 3 puppies. Like, what? And they had to be like 8 weeks old or so. And see, I thought I could have swore when she first was talking about the big dog that she was getting him for her daughter. I gotta clean my glasses off. I thought the first night she talked about that dog, she was talking to Morgan and had said that it was Morgan's dog. Oh my God. See, she used to be fun, but now it's like, damn, bitch, get your life together, you know? So, all right, guys, let's call it a night. We need to go to bed. Those of us in the U.S., well, except the ones at work. So, there's 3 people talking and 7 people watching. If anybody wants to say hello, whoever's out there lurking, maybe my titties fell asleep on us, or she might be at work listening. She quit talking. She either fell asleep or she's at work and can't talk right now. You just drank coffee. Scarred. Coffee does not keep me awake. Well, like if I have a double shot espresso, then it works for me. But other than that, coffee and energy drinks make me tired. Caffeine puts me to sleep for the most part, but I have ADD, so, you know. Okay. Just so y'all can be on the lookout, I might try to go live when I head out to my archery spot to grab my camera and move it, if I can keep a signal. A lot of sugar. Okay, that's probably the sugar. Yeah, the sugar would do it. But if I don't make it live tomorrow, because I have kids, and the 2 bigger kids get off the bus here tomorrow, and I have them all weekend. But their poppy is going to come stay with them Saturday morning so I can go hunting. So, tomorrow might get a little too busy, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll for sure come on. Heading out to the woods Saturday. All right, you guys have a fabulous night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you, all you lurkers out there and not talking to us. I love y'all too, and appreciate everybody coming in. Hey, will y'all hit the thumbs up for me too, please? I've got to work on getting back into the algorithm for people. So, appreciate helping me out. Good night, guys. Y'all take care. Love you all. Bye.